It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Makes the score Panthers 21, Washington 14.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
We'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. Even with that broken tackle, can't go very... Far, stopped short of the 30.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. I got it. Mike 19. Mike 27. Mike 27. Mike 27.
From the gun, Eason escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Antonio Gibson, the intended target. And it's 3rd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun, Eason. And he finds McLaurin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. From the gun, Eason. 20. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And all the way down to the 5.
That's good.
A huge play there for Washington. And even 40 yards.
8-yard line.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Mike 22. Mike 22. Coming.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. An 8-yard touchdown run. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Troy Apke. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
On first down, it's Gibson, and he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Back now at FedEx Field, all even as we get ready to start the fourth. Back now at FedEx Field, all even as we get ready to start the fourth. Eason on second down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14. Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. From the gun is Eason. Open man here, Sims complete. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Switch it. Come here, switch it.
They're going on 4th down. Here's Eason. Got an open man. It's Foster. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And the Panthers will get the football back. Boy, an incredibly aggressive move to go for it there. Game tied 4th quarter. You got to be surprised.
I am, and I know that we're in a new era of football where we look at the analytics sometimes, and a lot of times the analytics tell you to go for it, right? But do the analytics take into account game situation, where we are, all those things? In this situation, I thought it was an incredibly aggressive play.
It didn't work out, and again, tie game 4th quarter makes this thing a little bit more interesting. A 4-receiver look here. 3 out to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 8. Bridgewater to throw it. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
First down, Panthers.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
On the handoff.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. From the gun, Bridgewater. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. 21. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
56 to Mike, boy. 56. Check 56. 56 to Mike.
on 2nd and 9. Bridgewater, nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the 1st at about the 21. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And his kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they managed the clock exactly right.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They'll run on 1st down. Gibson. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
He'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
He's back to throw. He'll find Gibson here complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
10 at the 32-yard line.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign.